will be delivering the main part of today's session, which will focus on essential financial planning for international doctors. The presentation should take no longer than 30 minutes and it will be followed by a question and answer session. So please feel free to send in your questions throughout the presentation and I'll put those to Frank at the end. It's also really important that you stick around until the end of the presentation, as you'll be taken to Chase de Vere's website where you can make an appointment for a complimentary finance. So this is today's presentation on IMGs and working for the NHS. So in terms of today's agenda, what we'll go through is we'll go through the 2015 NHS Pension Scheme, employment benefits, payslips, saving tips, getting mortgage ready, and then I'll give you a bit of an introduction about Chase de Vere and our services and charges. Factors to consider as an IMG. There are a few things that are quite important to consider, such as how does the NHS pension work? Is it worth joining? And essentially what it costs and what happens if you were to die or leave the scheme. So these are really important things that you'll need to think about when you come to work in the UK. So the 2015 NHS Pension Scheme came about in the year 2015, and if you move to the UK in the next kind of few years or so in the future, you will automatically join the 2015 NHS Pension Scheme.
It is a automatic enrolment into the scheme, so once you join the NHS you will automatically be joined into the pension scheme itself. You have an option to actually not join, but we find that the benefits that you gain from being a member is really, really important and outweighs the fact of not being in the scheme itself. Very briefly, if you're in the UK, the minimum percentage contribution that you would be expected is 5%, and as a top scales consultant, it's up to 14.5%. So you got your retirement options, several options to look at with regards retirement itself. So you got early retirement. Now, in fairness, the minimum age for that is 55. There will obviously be penalties attached to it if that was to happen from that point of view. Late retirement, and we also have the maximum age of 75. What happens if you're sick and you cannot work? Really, really good question. And you are eligible as a member of the NHS to receive sick pay. And this is built up of a gradual membership itself. So from 0 to 4 months, you would have 1 month full pay. And then from 8 months up to 1 year, you would have 1 month full pay and 2 months half pay. And then you need to be, for full sick pay, which is 6 months full pay, 6 months half pay, you would actually need to be in the NHS for 5 years plus.